Okay, did your offer just get accepted on a home and now you're wondering like what happens after that? Because a lot of times, buyers think that the hard part is over, right? Like they've searched for a home, they put in an offer, and they're like, okay, I'm done. But like also at the same time, what happens next? So really, this is where the transaction process really begins. So the first thing that typically happens after an offer is accepted is that the buyer will deposit their earnest money deposit, which is colloquially called the EMD, or like good faith money. So that deposit shows the seller that you are serious about moving forward with the purchase. At the same time, escrow is officially opened and all parties begin working through the timeline outlined in the contract. Everything has a certain date and time attached to like how long you have to fulfill certain things. So next usually comes inspections and disclosures. So depending on the situation, buyers may do certain things like review property disclosures, conduct inspections, review reports and investigations, review reports and investigate the property more closely. This is the period where buyers really make sure that they fully understand the condition of the home and any potential issues before fully moving forward. And a lot of times, if you have not waived contingencies, each one of these things, whether it's like the appraisal or loan contingency or, getting your loan approved, etc., you will be able to release each one of those contingencies as you verify each one of those things. So a lot of buyers are surprised by how much paperwork can actually happen even after the offer is accepted. So then, as everything progresses, escrow is also working on coordinating all the moving pieces on their end. So they're doing like the title work documents, timelines, lender coordination, and preparing everything for closing day. So as closing approaches, buyers will usually do like a final walkthrough of the property to make sure that the home is, substantially in the same condition that they agreed upon, that it was at the same time when they like put in the offer. And if any repairs need to happen to make it back to the same way that it was when they put in the offer, those can happen. So then finally comes signing day, funding, like paying the actual agreed upon money for the purchase. And then you get the keys. So buying a home can feel a little bit overwhelming for sure, especially the first time, but having the right team behind you and the guidance can make a huge difference throughout the process. So I'm Yannicka Shackel with Coldwell Banker Realty. If you've been thinking about buying or selling a home, and if you have any questions about today's market, feel free to reach out anytime. Bye for now.